Hi everyone, Dr. Moran Sciamama-Saghiv, owner and founder of the online immigration community, USA Immigration Hub, together with my wife, Jayme. Visit us at www.usaimmigrationhub.com. This video is dedicated to simplifying the idea of applying for a green card, actually called lawful permanent residency status, okay, but known as a green card, through employment. What does that mean? That means that someone offered you a job in the US. Congrats. That means that an employer that is based in the United States of America is willing to sponsor a visa for you so you could work for them in the United States. Okay? So you applied for a job, they offered you a job, now they are willing to take the next step and write to USCIS, United States Citizenship and Immigration Services, that they are willing to sponsor your visa. Okay? They are willing to file the paperwork, and they are willing to meet the criteria as your future employer to sponsor the visa, the employment visa, that will allow you to enter the United States and work for them. What are the possible criteria that you would have to meet, one or more, in order for that to happen? You have to have an extraordinary ability, either in science, art, education, business, or athletics. That's one option. Another option is that you are an outstanding professor and or researcher. Another option is that you are what's called a secondary or second preference immigrant worker. Who falls under that category? You can have an advanced degree in a profession, okay, in a profession or industry that demands having an advanced degree, meaning that in order to work in that field of work, you have to have an advanced degree, at least a master's or a PhD, and that is the field of work that you work within, okay? You might also be a second preference immigrant worker if you are seeking what's called national interest waiver, which kind of is the principle of matter in a lot of cases of allowing people into the US, where you have to prove that you are essential to the employer, but in this case, you are also claiming that you are important to the United States. You have such an important ability. You have so much knowledge. You are such an expert that it is in the national interest of the United States of America as a nation to have you here rather than someone else enjoying your abilities and services and skills. That's an interesting thing to say. Okay, so that means that you're an expert, basically, or it can mean that the United States does not have enough people with your ability, knowledge, and expertise. Okay, so you'd be seeking national interest waiver. That means the United States wants you here, not somewhere else. You can be a third preference immigrant worker. In this case, you are a skilled worker. You have some kind of skill that demands 2 years of training. There's a good chance that this would be a profession that a lot of people, or not enough people in the US, are choosing, and there's a need. So we'll bring you over so there's enough people that are doing this job in the United States. It doesn't have to be that exactly, but there's a good chance that it's that. It can also be a profession that demands a bachelor's degree. But the bottom line is, we need more people to do such jobs in the US, so we're going to bring you over because you're skilled already at it. And the United States doesn't want to wait until other people are certified or credentialed to do so. You can be an unskilled worker, but still there's need for workers in a certain industry, they'll bring you in. Maybe not enough people are willing to do that job, and someone is willing to provide you with those skills. Okay, so that's kind of open-ended. It's a bit vague. Of course, when you go to the website of USCIS, it's more detailed as to what exactly you would need. And of course, at USA Immigration Hub, we're not lawyers. We're not representing the government. And we always advise you to obtain the legal services of an immigration lawyer, which, by the way, you can find their information according to each state in the United States on our website, www.usaimmigrationhub.com. Another option to obtain a green card through employment is if you are a physician and you are willing to work in a full-time job in a clinical position. Okay, so not research, not anything else, not management, fully immersed into giving clinical service in an underserved area in the United States, meaning that they're going to employ you where other physicians might not agree to go, in rural America, or in communities that are regarded as underserved. And the last point would be that you could be what's called an immigrant investor. In such a case, you are an immigrant, but you are investing money in a company or an employer based in the United States. You would have to invest at least $800,000 of your own money, and you would have to prove that your investment is providing at least 10 full-time jobs for Americans. Okay, so that's the video for now. Once again, it's free to join, both as a community member and as an immigration attorney. www.usaimmigrationhub.com. We hope to see you. By the way, we really want to hear immigrant stories, immigrant experiences. We want your advice, and we really want to share it with others. You have so much power. You can influence others. They want to hear you. They want to see you. Send us videos. Send us stories. If you're not sure how to do it, reach out to us through our website or email us at info@usaimmigrationhub.com, and we will make sure to share it with others. See you around, guys. This is the third video out of a series of at least 9. Make sure to see all of our videos. Have a good one.